Oh, okay, heard.
Welcome back, Snoop Troop. I am with my favorite cousin of all.
I say my name?
Yeah.
Oh, Lily.
Lily, Kalisa. Sorry, Asia.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Asia. We love you still, but I am the favorite. Always will be.
She is the favorite. Lily, sweet Lily. You got a whole bunch of names.
Yeah, I trademarked it, so nobody can
Oh,
even
you really
say.
did?
I really did.
Okay.
Once I released the book in 2020, I was like, yeah,
Okay,
it's only one sweet Lily, so.
Yeah, Lily is that girl. But let's go ahead and get a prayer. And we already did a thumbnail, so let's just get a prayer. You want to lead?
No, you go ahead. Take charge. Take charge.
Thank you, Lord, for this food we're about to receive. Amen.
Amen.
Now, we went to, what, B&M's? B&M? I actually want to start with these rib tips.
Yeah.
I got rib tips. You got fish. You can actually eat whatever you want, because...
I got fish and coleslaw. I didn't put it on here, but it looks pretty good. I'm not really a big coleslaw fan, but hey, we're doing it. And fries.
We spent 30 minutes trying to... Oh, I'm in Cleveland, by the way. I'm at my mother's house. This probably won't be the first video I post, but it'll be...
One of 10.
1 of 10. I'm trying to get down. Want to get down. Want to do some Cleveland food. We did corned beef is what everybody say first.
Yeah.
We just went to.
That was actually my first stop when I got here.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Vienna. I think Vienna's better than Sliman's, to be honest. And it was delicious. When you come to Cleveland, that's really what you got to get. That Polish dog.
I don't ever like Polish boys, but
I like them.
I like I do love the corned beef though. And I really wanted to go get the famous viral chicken salad.
But they're closed today, so I mean today
Oh,
is Mother's
today?
Day. Yeah, today's Mother's Day,
yeah.
And they're closed, so we couldn't go get that. But next time we'll get a chicken salad.
But everybody's scared to go. Well, Dante.
Yeah.
I'm not going over there.
They say it's rough, like a rough neighborhood. They say it's ghetto, so.
Well, I'm sure they're not gonna bother people trying to get a chicken salad.
I mean.
Well, one thing about like rough areas
say?
is like people don't really bother you unless you get yourself into that.
But it's like when you're from here, it's different. Like people, people see you, they're like whatever,
Yeah.
But so yeah.
What's that famous gas station that be in Atlanta? That everybody go to?
Mm-hmm.
But you're not supposed to go to if you're not from there?
Well, there's a famous mall that everybody go to that you're supposed to go to, Lennox. Because they always shooting up something. But other than that, I don't know about a gas station.
They turned Lennox out?
Every time. I don't even go to Lennox. I live closer to Cumberland, which is a little underrated, but I go there all the time.
Lily live in Atlanta, by the way.
Well, I live on the outskirts of Atlanta.
Not Atlanta.
Like 15 minutes away from the city. But I love it all the same, so I've been here for 7 years.
Tell me a little about yourself. You got a degree?
I got a couple. So about Lily, okay, so I am from Mississippi. I used to live in Wisconsin, of course, but I got my bachelor's degree in psychology back in 2015. And then I got my master's degree in human resources and business administration. Excuse me. In 2021, right? I think it was 2021. So yeah, I got 3 jobs. I don't get tired. Okay, period.
Can I have one of those?
You can have all 3 of them if you want them. But yeah, so I'm just a workaholic. I love to travel. I'm about to be 30. Yes, 30 in July. I'm a Cancer. Best sign ever. Period. And I'm going to Greece.
Okay.
I'm going to Greece.
No kids?
No. Oh yeah, no kids. No kids. I ain't got no nappy headed man getting on my nerves. I'm just playing the field. That's what we doing. We playing the field.
So like, are you into women or? I'm just playing.
First of all, no. I cannot. You ask me that in front of all these people.
I was drunk and I was playing with you. And she gonna write in the group chat, y'all. Snoop said I'm a lesbian. Do y'all think? I'm like, I was kidding.
I'm like, do y'all think I'm a lesbian? Here go everybody. Well, I mean, I'm just like, what? I
This
think
is weird because this chicken is battered like how fish is battered.
that's weird.
It tastes good though. Try
They're
one. You should
good.
try one. All right.
I'm surprised it didn't come with any barbecue sauce on the side.
Well, I said no barbecue sauce. I don't like them all wet and stuff. I
Me
just like
neither,
to see.
but
I like to see how they flavor it.
They could at
themselves.
least put it on the side, like a little dipper,
You know,
little dippage.
and they was trying to charge 99 cents. Oh my goodness.
You know how they do.
I did a video and I complained about them charging extra for sauce, and people was on my heels.
But I think I mean, first of all, I'm in the restaurant industry. We charge for everything.
And it wasn't always like that though.
Maybe it was inflation. I don't know.
back when, because remember they used to put the napkins at the table, and now they don't. Back
Oh
when
no,
the
because
napkins
you gotta ask for napkins.
Yeah, back when the napkins was at the table, sauce was free.
That's the same thing with straws because the whole turtle epidemic situation. Now you can't even get a straw,
One turtle.
and now you gotta save them all.
Oh my.
So we're saving them all.
Oh my.
Honestly, there's a place that I go to that you have to buy the straws. Like 2 Urban Licks, if you're ever, in Atlanta, go to 2 Urban Licks. So good. The salmon chips, the bomb. And but you will have to buy a straw if you want a straw. Just letting you know now.
I'm doing the most.
I mean, you do. But I think a lot of people have those like stainless steel ones like that they have on the keychain, so it's like it's easier, but other than that,
I like Atlanta. I feel like Atlanta is one of the places I would move to, but I've been seeing too much stuff because I had my layover in Atlanta, so all my TikTok was Atlanta stuff, and I'm like, yeah, Atlanta seemed dangerous. I was there. I had a 10-hour layover, so I'm like, that's all Atlanta stuff.
I mean, it's I don't want to say dangerous because at the end of the day, I don't live in the city.
Have you ever been robbed?
So, no, I mean,
You have your car broken into?
my car got broken into twice. Both times, the first time it got broken into, I was at a strip club, Platinum, and I was so upset. They were trying to find a gun. I was like, I ain't got no gun. The second time I was at Escobar, which is I'm gonna say 2 Chainz restaurant. They stole my passport, my whole passport. Now, how can you pass as me? But okay, that's fine. But I think it was just because it was like in like this Michael Kors passport case. I think they thought it was like a wallet, so they sold that. But yeah, I mean,
Are you gonna be able to make it to Greece now?
oh well, yeah, I've traveled since then. And when I went to Colombia, I had to get a new passport, so I just canceled the last one or whatever.
Yeah, that time I went to Antarctica.
I travel a lot. I'm going to Cabo next month. Like I said, everybody, I'm turning 30, so all my friends in college, we're all turning 30. So we're just trying to,
Y'all, Lily,
do it.
Lily is that girl. And you're single?
Yeah.
You ready to mingle?
Yeah. Yes, I am. I just don't have no time for like men, That's the only thing. I mean, I have time for some things.
What's your type though?
I feel like type is a fallacy. I feel like you have a preference, right?
Yeah. What's the difference?
I feel like what you may think, like, say somebody says like, oh, my type is tall, dark, and handsome, like, that's like their thing, but that's what their type is, but they might prefer to talk to a different type of man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't really feel like I have a type. I just like men, but I don't know. I like them all, really.
You like chunky?
I don't mind them.
Light skin?
Don't mind it. I like it all.
Broke?
Oh, no. That's where we're drawing the line. Okay. I just said I had 3 jobs. Why I want somebody broke? Like, no, we're fine. No brokies over here. Okay? I pay all my own bills. So I do not need to buy my stuff, buy your stuff. No, we're good. No brokies.
So you would never have a house husband?
No, I would not.
What?
Keep it. Keep it.
2023.
It's 2023. Yeah, keep it. No, I'm good. No house husband. I mean, because the type of guy that I want is going to be like an entrepreneur, right? So he's going to be just as busy as, as me, or not even, maybe even more.
All right, one question though.
Okay.
We have a, if y'all been watching me for a long time, when I was in Arizona, I did a video with her brother, James. So Hustle and Be Blessed is on my computer. This is James' sister. Y'all can probably see the similarities. But I say that to say we have a very athletic family. Like you were just talking, James just had a son, and he was saying like he wanted to put him in football and all that. So I was thinking like if you know like your family is like that and your job, your goal as a man is like to try to raise him to be an athlete, does that make a difference when you're doing like the house husband work? Because like you're trying to raise an athlete versus raise a child. I need to be there 24/7.
I mean, if that's what, if we're on the same page and that's what you're doing, like I'm out here hustling, doing whatever, and you're taking care of the home, and we're raising our son to be an athlete, and you might just be the one out there helping. You might be the coach. You might be the one who taking them to the camps, the football camps, and shaking hands with all the people. It might just be what it is.
Networking is such a big deal.
Very, especially like the industry I'm in. I'm in a couple different ones, but restaurant industry. I've been a bartender for years. Go ahead, yeah.
You can try anything you want on here.
Restaurant industry is just so vital. Like honestly, if you are a bartender, having your own like business cards and stuff, passing them out, stuff like that is super big, especially in Atlanta, because you would be surprised how many people I've met by bartending. Like so many different celebrities. It's crazy. And I have a lot of people that I know that are actors that are like shaking hands with these people. So you really just never know. So you always need to just sell yourself at the end of the day. So
Who's the biggest celebrity you met?
Biggest celebrity, met. Who was that?
Snip Juke from YouTube?
I know. I don't want to like name drop, but I know this girl. She's on not Love and Hip Hop, but what is the other one? Housewives, Atlanta Housewives. I know somebody that plays on Power. She's actually a main character. I'm not gonna name drop.
She's not gonna see this.
She may. I'm gonna post it on my Instagram. Okay. But yeah, I know it's a lot of people. One of my homeboys is he just released a movie. It's called Foreman. You know what I'm talking about, with the George Foreman.
Oh yeah.
Boxing. Yeah, he's in that. He actually had a main role in Tyler Perry's show Ruthless. So yeah. I mean, I know a few people.
Oh, you want to see? Oh,
but really, I think the biggest person, Jonte Austin. You know who Jonte is?
No.
Jonte. Okay, so if y'all are familiar with Versus, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Jonte Austin did a Versus with Neo. I think they were the first one. I don't know, was it like the first or second Versus that they had back in like when COVID first?
So he's that big to be able
he's
to
that
do
big.
with
He
Neo.
is a songwriter. He's done like Tony Braxton's Just Be a Man About It. Like he has Beyonce songs. Like he is the writer. Like look him up if you don't know Jonte, and hopefully he sees this. What up, Johnny? He is the bomb. He's one of the regulars at the Braves Stadium. I do work at Truist Park with the Braves, so I bartend there. I've been there for 6 years, and so yeah, that's how I know him. That's how I met him. So he's really big, pretty big.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I met B Love's live.
Oh, okay, be lovely. I like her.
Yeah, she probably realistically the biggest person I've ever met. Other than that, I just seen people.
Yeah,
Well, living in like Green Bay area, I met football players.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know how big they are for the world to know. Just
I feel that. With being in baseball, we see so many people. AJ Minter. We see just so many people. But even just living in Atlanta, period, when you live in Atlanta, you just so used to seeing people.
You ever seen
that
Lil Baby?
No, I have. I seen him in concert.
I seen him in concert too before he was big. He was opening for P&B Rock.
Really?
Yeah, in
that's
in Milwaukee.
Kind of awkward.
Right, and he had That's My Dog, and I thought he was so lame. Robert was like, "No, he's gonna be the biggest." I was like, "Lil Baby, this guy stinks."
Well, that's what they say because even like back
he
in
was
high
right,
school,
I was wrong.
my best friend asked me to go to a Lil Wayne concert, and my mom would not let me go. Would not let me go. And what was crazy was the person who opened was Drake. Mm-hmm. Drake opened, and this was before he was big. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, whoa, I missed out.
It's crazy to see how, because I was like a Drake fan from the beginning. You know?
Oh yeah, I love Drake.
But then he became like too soft for me. Like I wasn't in all the soft crying music.
I want to say soft. I like him, so I ain't gonna say he's soft.
No,
but I just feel like he put so many projects out, and I just be over it. I want to hear something else.
There's one day I was at work and I just put on a Drake playlist, like his music, and I was like, dang, I haven't skipped the whole shift, 8 hours. I'm like, maybe I do like Drake.
To be honest, I'm not a big fan of a lot of people at all. I like people, but as far as like fan, I'm not a big fan of a lot of people. Like I just went to who I just go see. I went to go see K Camp. You know,
he's still doing his thing?
And I know you was gonna say that because I keep telling people I want to go see K Camp, and they're like, he's still making music. I'm like, yeah, stop, don't do me. Like,
well, his last big thing was the TikTok thing or whatever.
Renegade. And he did something. He did, what was after that? Like the Ice Cold. He did, anyway, whatever. He did Kiss 5 was his last album. Anyway, if you know K Camp, then you know what his album is, okay? And he's about to release a new song. So excuse me. So I went to see him for his Pretty Ones tour. And then 3 days later, your girl went to go see Janet Jackson.
Oh, I thought her thing got canceled.
Nope, went to go see Janet Jackson.
Oh, it did get canceled because of the Hawks. It got moved.
It got moved.
Okay.
So coincidentally, what happened was I bought a ticket to see Janet Jackson and Ludacris. And the Hawks were playing. Yes, Ludacris. Oh, yes, I know. Very weird, like, combination.
What kind of combination for Ludacris and Janet Jackson?
It was a weird situation.
That's ludicrous if you ask me.
But I'm like, it was weird. But the funny thing was, so, you know, we were working at the Braves or whatever. We were talking about going, and the Hawks game was on. And since they won, they were like, oh, what's gonna happen with the concert or whatever, because she had 2 dates. She had Wednesday and Thursday, so then they ended up changing her Thursday to Friday, which was what the crazy thing about that was Taylor Swift had 3 days in Atlanta. So here you go at State Farm with Ludacris and Janet. And then you got Mercedes-Benz with Taylor Swift. Like, they're right here. If you ever been to Atlanta, they're right here. So it was so much traffic. It took us an hour for our Uber to come to pick us up. Like, it was bad. It was so crazy. But the concert itself, bomb. They started on time, 7:45 on the dot.
How much was the Uber?
$35. $35, but that was regular.
No, but we had traffic. I don't mean to cut off your story. We had traffic when the Cleveland won the finals. We had an Uber. 15 minutes up the street is $100. I don't know because of the time or whatever. So like with a lot of traffic, I wonder if they dogged you or what.
Well, I mean they do surge the prices, but I don't live that far from the stadium, so it probably could have been like maybe $20, but I mean, $35 wasn't that bad. And it was me and my homeboy, so we just split the Ubers anyway. But it was cool.
That's risky business. Let's just split the Uber. You're the one to never get your money back. You're like,
it was a little but
like, hold up, y'all.
I did get my money. But I was so drunk. I mean, I was a little drunk that day. I was drinking. It was a situation, and those drinks were expensive.
You think you're an alcoholic?
No, of course not. I just like to drink.
Every day? No.
Oh, I don't drink every day.
I'm just
I don't drink every day. I be in the gym. I go to Hot Works. If you heard of it, go. If you're not like a sweater, because I don't sweat like that. So I needed something where I could go into the sauna. I could cycle.
Oh, they got a sauna there? How much you pay for that?
Yeah, I pay $54 a month.
Oof, that's deep.
Yes, I do that probably like 3 times a week.
You got a trainer?
I don't.
You know that's supposed to be really good for your health.
What, sauna?
Sauna and
oh yeah, it's really good for your kidneys, your liver, because it's like detoxing your body.
Yeah,
releasing all the toxins.
Cold shock and heat shock is supposed to help you live longer.
Yeah,
I was talking with
is that like
about
what's that cryotherapy or something?
Cryo?
Don't you do that?
I did back in Wisconsin. I don't have a place out here now, or out in Houston though. I go to.
Yeah, they say that's probably one of the best things to do. But I do love the sauna. It's top tier.
No.
Top tier.
I feel like this is a great video. We're actually gonna end because people are pulling up.
Yeah, and then they're probably gonna be like, "What are they doing?"
But where can they find you?
Oh, Sweet Lily, but sweet like the SUITE. You know, I trademarked it. Can't take it. Okay, Sweet_Lily.
All right, thank you guys.
Oh, and buy my book on Amazon.
Oh yeah. I forgot to say that in the beginning, y'all. She wrote a book. I think maybe I'll cut this part in the beginning to do that. But you can find me on all my socials, Lecarson, Lecarson. Thank you, Lily, for...
You're welcome. It will be a part 2, okay, in Atlanta. So I can take you to all the Atlanta spots, all the good food, because I really do believe our food is better than Houston. I'm just going to say it. Boom. Shots fired.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Snoop TV.
Keep my shit been going, oh. See, no, you are not my bro. Please quit acting like you know me.